Hey guys, just wanted to say hello. Want to come on here. We are on StreamYard. This chat is for anybody that wants to come on.
Did you post the link?
Not yet. Fixing to post it. Um, Trying to get in. Maybe Josh can get in there faster than I can.
Hey, you all. Hey, third. Prism is not replaced. We're just using StreamYard in case anybody wants to come on. If you don't know how to post a link, you can.
Josh,
Morning, Brenda.
you want to? I don't know.
You know what you're doing, do you?
Sorry, guys.
Thanks, third. She's still trying to learn how to use her stuff.
How's everybody doing this morning? As soon as Josh can get the link posted, we will. Anybody can come up and chat. I don't care as long as you're respectful. First,
Talk louder. Sorry, U-Haul. Freezing here, cold and snow. Yeah, we didn't get much except for some rain.
the StreamYard is up at the top if you would like to come on.
Morning, Lucky Linda.
Yeah, the Cowboys lost.
I didn't even watch the game. I didn't even. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I know some places get some yucky weather. We got a little sleet yesterday morning, but it didn't last long. We're mountain nothing.
I'm doing okay. I actually started a job Friday. I'm off today. Got to work tomorrow morning.
For anybody who thought I was supposed to go this morning for get my dialysis access replaced, we pushed that back until this Friday because there was a misunderstanding with her schedule.
Third's trying to call in. Oh, okay, sir. Hang on. Sorry, we have the one phone over here.
Third of a kind, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. I'm working.
Work,
so I'm
work,
here
work.
I'm here at my laptop. I figure I'd call in while I work.
Good to have you call in.
Did you guys have a good weekend?
We did. Where I'm going to be working at this job, I can actually watch YouTube, watch movies.
That's good.
Play on my phone, yeah. So it's gonna be pretty cool because it's not very busy. What I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna be sitting down. So yeah, so I can go on panels. I just can't do my my picture up. So
yeah, that makes sense.
We haven't been on much with everything that's been going on with us, and it's been a lot of live streams here lately, and a lot of panels. So
yeah, I saw. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I saw Polish Agnes did one on the
yeah, I saw what she was doing when I missed it.
Yeah, so I kind of went and sort of scrolled through it real quick because she took it off of YouTube, but it's still on Rumble. So
yeah,
I
she had
kind of
in the comments it was going to remain on Rumble.
Yeah. And then Santa's live right now, and then Glory B did a couple good lives over the weekend.
I'm trying to watch some of them from the March, but as you know, cell service in DC with that many people kind of sucks. So
yeah, when she with the March for Life on Friday, there was a couple points where it was buffering real bad. But then she was live yesterday because there was like an anti-protest march by the other side, and that one was kind of interesting to watch. And I don't know if you remember Ron, the rapper guy
I've
who's been
heard
at
about him.
he's been at the vigil a couple times. He ended up getting arrested, but got let go fairly quickly, so that was good.
I read something about that last night in comments on another chat, but I was kind of out of the loop what they were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, he got arrested. There's like, I can send you the link. There was this guy named, I think he goes by Bo Diddle on Twitter. He ended up catching the arrest, part of the arrest, and posted it on Twitter. So
Did it have anything to do with a certain person?
yeah, I guess that person was there. I missed a good portion of the live stream though, like when like most of the activity happened. But yeah, my understanding is a certain person was there. I
Brenda
don't know if
says
that was the cause of the arrest though.
Brenda says it was a catch and release.
Yeah, that was pretty much, I think, the situation. They picked him up and then let him go fairly quickly. So
Well, DC's famous for that. I mean, kind of like some other these places that are no bail and all this other crap.
okay, yeah, and Brenda just said in the chat, his was a catch and release.
Yeah. Anybody else wants to come up, you can.
I thought
We're just
Mr. U-Haul
chit-chatting.
was going to come up, but he's busy working, so. The same PMS that got X-Ray arrested along with AP. Yeah, X-Ray, that's a good one. Had 500 trucks coming and all this stuff, and he just completely disappeared.
Haven't seen him lately. I wonder what he's
Hey,
up to.
Peach, how are you?
So I haven't even seen a video out of him lately.
They just moved him away from them, is what Peace said.
Most likely.
Mm.
Probably just hauled him away and then let him go, how they always do.
Hey, Third, are you going to come to the reunion thing that they're talking about in June, May
Oh,
or
I
June?
haven't heard anything, but yeah, I'd like to come if they're planning something. That's awesome.
Yeah, we hope to go too.
Is it going to be in Bunker Hill or somewhere else?
It's going to be close.
Close to that.
Okay. Oh, how exciting! Yeah, I'll plan on going to that for
Big
sure.
D was talking about it the other day on a different panel.
That's cool. That's exciting. That'll be nice to get out there
He said
and see
it
everybody.
wouldn't be too far from us, so.
Yeah.
Berkeley Springs, I don't know, maybe U-Haul. Berkeley Springs is only like an hour and 45 minutes away from us, so.
Berkeley Springs, Bunker Hill, neither one's too awful far.
Yeah.
Bunker
Yeah.
Hill's only an hour and a half from here.
Yeah, that's probably about what the commute is for me as well. About that, maybe about that long.
But
So
you're slightly a different direction, though. I mean,
She's up near DC and all that.
yeah, that's the thing. Is like I'm just coming from a different direction, but I would say the commute time's probably about the same.
Hey, Red Cactus.
well, I hope I didn't interrupt your stream. I noticed you was live a moment ago. Red,
It's gonna be really fun with everybody back together.
Yeah, I agree.
Cactus,
That'll be exciting. That's
Cactus,
cool.
did you ever do your test yesterday? Your test stream? I never did see it come up.
I
Who was doing a test stream?
Red Cactus. If you don't ever watch her,
Okay.
go check out her channel. She does a lot of sunrise streams and stuff out toward Arizona way.
Red Cactus says you didn't bother me. I needed to end it. All good.
She normally comes on right after our Aruba Dive Girl goes off.
Brenda, like I said, we're not very far from Bunker Hill or Berkeley Springs or Winchester. So it's just like a hop, skip, and a jump for us to get there. DC is like a 4-hour drive from here. We will be going to Richmond next month for a couple days, and then we'll be back
That's cool. Richmond's a nice city. A lot of interesting places there.
The top of that oil panhandle of West Virginia. Yeah,
Oops.
Brenda, that's a little bit of a hike for you.
It's our couples retreat with the church. So,
The one year, the first year they went to Fredericksburg.
yeah, we were spread out all across that freaking room. That was like the year of 2021 when we went.
I don't know nothing about Fredericksburg, so we didn't do a whole lot then because we didn't know the area too well.
Very close to the hotel.
The dog is saying hello.
Hello, doggy.
I don't know if you heard her just now.
I thought I heard something. Haven't seen Jeffrey live lately. I don't know what he's up to.
He's doing well. I was hanging out with him, not this weekend, but the weekend before. I'll see him this weekend as well.
Well, I know y'all hang out and do stuff. I just hadn't seen him. I know
Yeah, he
different
hasn't been.
weekends.
Yeah, he hasn't been live streaming lately. He's doing good though. Yeah, he'll like post on Facebook, occasionally. So
How's he
that's.
liking his sunglass things, his camera glasses?
Oh yeah, he ended up returning those. But he did get a chance to kind of test them out for a while, and he was basically saying like he tried testing them out to see how long the battery life would go with like playing music and stuff, and the battery life is fairly short. So like there's that, and like I guess they just didn't sit well in the bridge of his nose, and um but like I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth having them, but
They would
I
have
don't know.
been
I guess
cool
it
if
was
you.
interesting. And you can only record like 60 seconds worth of video. So, like, you can't really, they wouldn't be good for live streaming. And, like, I think that was like his whole thought process initially is that, like, they might be worth getting if you could actually, like, walk around and live stream and interview people with them on and stuff like that. But,
Right,
it's
they
too,
only worked on certain platforms or whatever, so or
yeah.
Apple and not the other one or
Yeah, there's that too. Like I think they were for Facebook specifically, but like I assume you could probably like download the videos and post them to other platforms, but like they're made to sort of integrate where you could kind of easily post to Facebook. But so
and just
I
for the
don't
record, my brother's an asshole. He just sent me a screenshot with the score from last night's game showing me that the Cowboys lost.
know.
Because he knows I like Cowboys and he likes he likes another team that originated not far from you that plays in Maryland. I think Washington might be part of their name. But
Yeah, I
Hmm.
was a Cowboys fan in the 90s, back when they won all those Super Bowls.
we tried to watch some of U-Haul's watch party stuff last weekend when he was at that thing in Dallas, but once again, so many people there. Their service couldn't have been any crappier.
Yeah, that sucks when that happens.
Unfortunately, there's just no way around it. I mean, with more and more people live streaming now, the cell companies and the cell towers can't can't accommodate all the devices running.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with Starlink and T-Mobile partnering up. Like, will that improve things? Will that
Well,
allow
T-Mobile
people
couldn't
to
get any worse. Most of Bunker Hill, I couldn't get a stream in it. And that's who we have is T-Mobile. I mean, I can do phone calls and text messages, but as far as going on like the internet or live streaming, we could forget it at Bunker Hill.
Yeah, well, I think like now that they're partnered with Starlink, like I think first of all you have to have a phone that is enabled to work with satellite, I think is part of the issue, and then actually have the appropriate service. I don't know if it's going to roll out to everybody with T-Mobile access to where they have access to it, and you just need the right type of phone to utilize Starlink, but potentially that might solve the issue with remote locations like that where you just have crappy service. It might actually work. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm
I don't
curious
think
to hear more about
I honestly don't think it could get much worse.
it.
I mean, that was rough.
Yeah. I
Um,
always thought T-Mobile was good. I had I have friends that rave about it being like the
Well,
best.
it is good, and it
Yeah.
claimed to be the leader in 5G, and we've had
Yeah.
service in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and places that other people said that they didn't have service, but it's just I know we would do like different karaoke's and auctions and stuff at the different rallies at Bunker Hill.
Hmm.
Most of the parking lot, I couldn't get a stream going.
Yeah, I know. Like I have Verizon, and I had I wasn't trying to live stream, but like if I tried pulling up someone's live stream while I was there, it was always really bad service. It never worked very well.
Got the only place I got really good service to do a live stream was down by the security channel, right there in front of Hippie's camera, right there by
Hmm.
the gate. But up there where the big tent was, by the kitchen where we used to do the meetings and the karaoke's before that tent got destroyed, I
Hmm.
couldn't get a service for nothing that one night we did the special auction karaoke stuff or
that
whatever.
was the first. That was the second. No, the first of July when we first got there.
I
Hmm.
don't think it was the very first of July because I thought we started live streaming.
No, the when they first did that auction, it was the first night we had come to stay the night.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But
Um, but yeah,
well, I've heard through the grapevine, we actually had a troll on our mod squad. I'll put more of that in Discord, so keep an eye on that because
Okay.
I don't know who's watching the streams.
Interesting. Okay.
They're
but
no,
they were good. But
they were good. They were great mods for us and supporters, but
hey, game dev, why don't you come on stream?
they were from the other side. I mean,
Hmm. Okay.
they had some different usernames on different channels, and they were kind of playing devil's advocate. So they would come to all of our streams just so they could have information for the other side. And by being a really good mod, we didn't suspect nothing.
Hmm.
Game dev,
Hey,
yeah,
Game Dev,
if you want to come on stream.
the link should
Oh,
be up, Game Dev.
okay. He said just woke up.
Oh,
I know, like I haven't even really brushed my hair today, so my hair's a mess, but I'm like, I don't really
Be
care.
right back. 5 minutes. Okay, game dev.
that's like me. I need a haircut, and we've been coming and going so much between everything I've had going on and her going on, and she cuts
Yeah.
my hair. It's just finding time to do it.
We had to. I had to get a job because with Josh's check, it's really not a lot, and we
Mhm.
barely have any money at the end of the month. And so this
It's
was just
obviously
a supplement.
it's too cold to mow right now, and we don't have
Yeah.
any events on the live stream to get extra money coming in. So
And we have Biden inflation making everything so expensive.
I know eggs are like outrageous. When I was cashiering Friday, I was like, whoa.
you have
Yeah, I hear
$10
you.
for 18 pack. That's insane.
I've been seeing a lot of fun egg memes about like the rich and like, how you're people are selling eggs like they're selling drugs or like only the rich can afford them or like
I like the
eggs sell.
one where it showed 2020. You know you're rich if you're sitting like on a stack of toilet paper. Then one
Yeah.
year you get a bunch of lumber, and now it's a bunch of eggs.
Yeah.
How about the other one? Instead of he went to Jared, he went to Kroger, and it's an egg like in a
Yes.
jewelry box.
I agree,
Yeah, that was a
Brenda.
good one.
It is. It is very hard to live off fixed income, and that's why I'm only working like 26 to 30 hours a week. So it's just to help with what we need, and for us to have extra money and stuff. So
Cactus, I was actually signed up for DoorDash at one point, but with my onion food allergy, I don't really want to be around some of those strong smelling foods. If when I ever get my minivan back, it'll be a game changer because I used to do Uber with that. And I can do Instacart or some of that other stuff once I get my van back, but at this point, it's just a matter. The mechanic let my van sit for so long while he was fixing the other stuff that one of the seals got hardened up or whatever. Now it has a rear main seal leak from where he let it sit so long while he was fixing all the minor stuff. The door brake, the door handles, the window motors, the water pump, the brakes, all the little minor stuff I needed done. It set. Then it then he went to move it and noticed an oil leak. And that's now it needs a rear main seal. So it didn't need a rear main seal before, but from where he let it sit for so long and didn't run it or move it or nothing, everything dried up from not lubricating.
Brenda, that's hilarious. Coloring potatoes instead of eggs for Easter.
Yeah, I saw something on Facebook about that.
Mhm.
But hmm,
Actually, let me show you something. Hold on, let me grab one. When I went to Prague for study abroad, when I was uh, in grad school, hold on, let me grab it.
it's okay, Cactus. We're always up for ideas. That's usually what I do during the summer too. Is
Okay.
haul stuff from the lumber yard to the scrapyard or the dump or whatever. But what I pull my trailer with is in the shop, and
Josh,
that's cool.
So when I was in Prague, um, they do this thing where like around Easter they decorate eggs and they're just like so beautiful the way they decorate them. And so I bought several. I mean, it's just so amazing and creative how they decorate them.
that is pretty cool.
And you can hang them like ornaments. And then here, I'll show you a couple more. I
Oh,
have a few
cool.
more.
Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah, it's just like so beautiful. I love how they do them. And then hold on, I have like three more. This one's kind of a cool one too. And then two more. Hold on. So these two that I'm about to show you, they actually like kind of somehow carve in, like cut them, like cut little designs into them.
Oh,
Oh,
that is really cool.
Yeah, like these ones look kind of like little pieces of lace to me, like little egg.
Yeah, that does.
It's,
the
it's
question
amazing.
is, do you have the talent to make any of those yourself?
Yeah, like I don't know how they would like how they do these ones, the ones that they cut into, but just like I even saw some more complex designs as well. And I mean, I wish I would have like I had bought like a bunch of them, and like by that point I was like, okay, I can't be buying a ton of eggs.
Right, right.
But and then just trying to get them back like on my flight and everything, that was kind of interesting. I had to pack them real well so they wouldn't smash and crack.
Yeah, that would not be good to buy all these cool stuff and then it not make the trip. That's what I always run into, like when we go to like Alabama or Nashville and stuff. I see really cool stuff, and it's like, the hell am I going to pack this so I don't break on the way back?
Yeah. I think I ended up like I had like a little six, like I think I had a couple of little egg cartons and I packed them in that, and then I think I actually carried them in my carry-on versus putting them in my checked baggage.
Oh, yeah, I definitely wouldn't put them in checked.
Mm,
Now, those are some of the stories you hear and videos and pictures you see these days. Yeah,
Guys, if anybody else wants to come on, you can. It's just whatever.
talk
Just,
this. Are you prickly today, or have you smoothed over a little bit? I didn't catch your whole stream. I know the other day she was really prickly. Really pretty egg. Yes, it is a really beautiful, pretty egg. I don't do crafts, so I'm not gonna watch it. Sorry to hear that, Yellow Rose. I've seen you in some other chats, but we haven't been on much lately ourselves. We've been panel hopping and chat room hopping. We've been over Jersey J some, and we've been with the squirrels some. We've gone to game devs a lot. We haven't really done our own streams lately. I'm just fine today, but getting ready to wash
Sorry
some
for your
dishes.
loss, Yellow Rose.
Don't forget to grab a can of Rockstar Cactus to go with your breakfast. I've already had mine.
I just added, or I just subscribed to Game Dev. That was one channel I didn't have. So
Game Dev is cool.
Yellow Rose, I lost my mom when I was 16. So
The other night, I was actually talking to Game Dev in the back chat. I was on there so late talking with him, I think I fell asleep with him. He had to yell for me to turn to end my stream because we was in the back chat.
you're welcome, Yellow Rose. No problem. Y'all, please pray for Wild Bill. I'm not sure exactly. I know he's in the hospital and has cancer, but I don't know what all is going on. But they said he's not doing very well. So y'all, please pray for him.
If anybody has the Give Send Go link for Wild Bill, you can throw that in the link in the chat.
hold on, I have it. I gotta move off screen for a second, but let me pull it.
As of right now, we're not getting any snow, Jerry. I don't know what it's going to do as the week goes on. It sleeted a little bit yesterday morning, then it just transitioned over to rain pretty quickly, so it never even got slippery here.
Yellow Rose, it was an unfortunate event what happened to my mom. So I really don't want to go into it, but she wasn't sick, just something tragic. Not a car accident or anything, but
You're lucky to have it for 60 years. I don't know if I'll make it past 40 with everything going on with me, but we can cross our fingers and hope for the best, I guess, at this point.
yes, he can, Brenda. But I cherished every moment of my 16 years with her. Wish my daughters could have met her.
And it looks like we lost Third of a Kind. If she comes back up in the chat, we'll put her back on. 6 to 10 inches on Tuesday. 6 to 10 inches on Tuesday would be ideal. I hardly never get snow on my birthday.
Where are you at, Jerry?
Pick her picture, add the stream. Add the stream.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I accidentally backed out, I think. I was trying to switch
The
back
other
over.
night, I was on Game Devs, and every time I went to read the comments, I was hitting leave. He was constantly having to put me back on the panel.
Arkansas. We're in the western part of Virginia now that everybody knows where we're at because people like to dox people.
I thought we were in West Virginia.
We are in the western part of Virginia.
No, you can keep 6 to 10. I don't know how much Jersey J and Jersey Jim ended up getting. I know they was getting a little bit last night.
We got sleet, a little bit of sleet yesterday, not much. And
9 inches and still coming down up north. Yeah, y'all can keep all that.
I want some snow, but I would have rather had it around Christmas time.
I don't know how the Rogue is going to do in snow. We haven't really used it in much winter weather yet.
We got it first part of April, so we haven't had any winter weather with it.
The Pilot, I normally drive the Pilot in winter weather, and it's down at the moment, and the minivan's still at the shop, so I'm kind of stuck with the Rogue this winter. 3 inches, sleet mixed between the snow. That's what makes it bad when the sleet starts mixing in.
Peace, where are you at?
Central Missouri, 2 weeks. Okay, Cactus, that's fine.
That's fine, Cactus. Maine.
That's
Oh,
not a bad thing, Linda.
Linda.
Thank you, Linda. Adam Schiff was booted from the House Intel Committee.
I don't even see her.
And popped in there. White snow this past Christmas. White dusting. Hey, it was still a white Christmas, Brenda.
We didn't get a white Christmas. It was nasty cold.
Yes, it sure was. Definitely was.
They teased us like a week before. Oh, we're gonna get like maybe 3 to 5 inches, and then like 4 days before it. Oh, never mind. Just a
Yeah,
tease.
you guys definitely had it worse than us out here in Northern Virginia. It was cold here too, but I feel like you guys had worse weather because you were having like icy conditions, if I recall.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Parts of down here was kept losing power, and I know some of our friends actually lost power for a couple of days because of all the ice conditions.
Yeah, that was nasty weather.
It was like -20 wind chill here too, Brenda. It was really cold. I have a
Yikes.
picture. I think it was 0 1 degree. It was.
It's definitely not something I'd be live streaming in. That's for certain.
We went to his brother's house for Christmas, and um
It wasn't too bad on Christmas Day because my niece took her new bike for a little ride, and I walked with them to get some pictures.
yeah, I stayed in the house. That was before we ate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were waiting on your dad and stepmom to get there.
I hope everybody, like I said, had a good holiday season and New Year's and staying warm and safe during this weather.
It was here it was pretty rainy yesterday, but it was more like a light drizzle. It was just like that all day. But today it's sunny. So I'm glad to see the sun out.
I haven't been out today. There's been some conflict of schedules that's led to some schedule changes today. So I was supposed to be this morning and got my valve shot for the replaced. Then we thought she had to work today, so
I get to go tonight. Our church is having a revival yesterday, today, and tomorrow night.
I
So I'll get to go.
I called the hospital and rescheduled to have my dialysis catheter replaced on Friday morning because I thought she was supposed to work today. But then she called work and turned out she was looking at the schedule wrong. That was next Monday she's supposed to work, not today. So I haven't been out yet. There's been a lot of confusion going on with scheduling and all that. So I don't know what he's doing outside today.
Well, like, share, and subscribe.
We do, if anybody would like to send us anything, we do have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. We also have a link for Gifts and Go. I don't really like Gifts and Go because it takes like 3 days or so to get the money, but that is an option as a last resort for those who don't use the other transfer apps.
We are also needing a little bit for gas. If anybody would love to help us out.
Anything and everything is greatly appreciated. We don't beg. I don't beg. I just say that the links are up. We also have t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts with Live with Joshua on YouTube available.
What is that?
I want to say it's Command Merch.
MERCH.
It should be Command Merch. We'll find out if it works. I may have to work on it tomorrow.
But yeah, we have some shirts. We'll get some more designs if people would like to help us design a shirt or something.
Did you ever play with Nightbot anymore, Third?
No, I didn't. I haven't really. I mean, I did at one point.
I know at one point you were going to play with it a little bit.
Yeah, I just never really got back to it. I should at some point, I suppose. So I apologize.
Okay, the command for merch was wrong. I got to figure out what the command actually is on that. I'll get back with you guys on that one. I know that the link is in the community post on YouTube. I'm not sure what the link actually
We
is.
have t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies or pullover hoodies. Right now.
I need to go back in there and get something. Can you pick colors? I need to go back and look.
Yeah, there's a few
Okay.
colors.
Because
Black, orange,
I
and
feel like
purple.
you have to. There should be an orange one, or at least.
Yeah, there's a black, orange, and purple.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably go for that one. I feel
Of
like
course,
orange. It
it's
wouldn't be a
definitely
Live
going
with
to have to be
Joshua shirt
orange.
without having an orange shirt. Although the orange logo with the orange shirt, I don't know. Like,
It's on
assuming
the.
you're using,
It's
unless you're not
white. It's a
using.
white logo.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I know you sent it to me and I did look at it and I've been meaning to go back. So yeah, maybe I'll order it in orange because I feel like it has, for it to be Live with Joshua, you have to have the color orange in there. So
They gotta order some too once we get the more money to do it. So
We got to order it when I get a check.
when she gets her check, we gotta order us some. So I mean, it's kind of the whole point in having them, so if we're out streaming or something,
you can wear it around.
right?
Yeah.
People have more of an idea. I mean, we have the passes or whatever, the badge things that has our channel and name and pictures and all that on them. Test passes, if you want to call them that. Kind of like Louis B and different ones wear.
hmm
I mean, she got hers after we had ours. That's when she started wearing one. Louis B got her test pass after we did. Welcome to the show, Game Dev.
Is he on?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, my voice is crap today. My throat feels fucking weird.
I see the picture, but no sound.
No sound.
Yeah.
I hear him. Hey, Game Dev. Red's live.
Well, we can be able to compete with that.
How weird. I'm not hearing anything at all.
Game Dev.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you not
Okay.
hear me?
I can hear you.
Huh. That's odd.
She might be having the same problem we had the other day on your stream.
Yeah, probably.
Can you hear us, Third?
I hear you too. But I'm also listening from StreamYard. Let me see if I can hear him on the.
hear us, Third?
Yeah,
Sorry,
on
hold on. I'm
StreamYard.
trying to see if I can hear
You
him
have to
on
hear me on
on
StreamYard.
YouTube. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so I hear him on YouTube, but not in because I'm listening via StreamYard. I'm not hearing him in StreamYard.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's kind of weird.
It is weird.
Well, you don't want to hear my voice right now, anyways, because
Yeah, your voice is definitely a little crackly.
yeah, I don't know. It feels like my larynx is all messed up, like it's swollen or something. But,
Yeah, I wasn't. We've had a lot going on the last few days, so we didn't bother coming on your panel. I seen where you was working on your game last night.
yeah.
Saturday night, reason why we didn't was because of I had to be up at like 6:30 to go. I had to ride the bus yesterday morning to go pick up the children, the bus kids. Be there at 8, and then last night we thought he was going this morning to have that procedure done. So he we are you leaning on
I was laying on my bed remote a second ago.
my remote?
I was laying on mine too. It felt like
Me
we
too.
were.
Me too.
Let me
Sorry guys, I
try
have an adjustable bed and he
exiting
was
and coming back. I'll be right back.
okay. He was somebody was laying on my bed remote. I have an adjustable bed, and my feet started going up. I was like, what in the world? So, but
More dogs in Biden's house, huh? I'm not surprised. But remember, his house and his garage is really secure.
welcome back, Game Dev.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you fine.
Can you hear me now?
Sure. We can hear you, Game Dev.
How about third?
I don't think she can hear
I
me.
can't.
Though.
I still can't via StreamYard, but I guess as long as it's coming over YouTube, that's good.
It's not working.
Yeah, but YouTube is like really delayed though. That's the problem with listening from YouTube.
Okay, my light bulb's not cooperating right now, so.
Why don't you go in there and get the link and just post it?
Yeah, because my light bulb's not working.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hold on one second. If I back out by accident, I'll be back.
Okay, we'll put you back in.
Okay.
Hey, Game Dev.
Yeah.
Can you see if your stream can help us out with just a little bit of gas money?
I wouldn't do that. I don't like begging. I don't like asking. I'll figure it out.
Not much, just
Yeah,
enough.
I don't have any money at all.
I didn't
We
know
know-
if you could
we
say
know
something
you
on
don't.
there.
I done gave all my money out to Red, Melanie, Wild Bill, and everybody. I don't have any money myself.
I
Oh,
didn't know if you could say it on your stream or not.
Yeah, I don't want Dad's money. Dad's money's like our money. It's too hard to come by.
It's
Yeah, you're
really
more than welcome to ask for some help on my stream. I don't mind.
okay. Yeah, I'd get paid Friday, but it's like for 6 hours. Okay, who's coming in?
Yeah, I'm
Third, you're
still,
Third,
I'm still
Okay.
waiting on my
Third,
COVID
you
test
have
to come
to-
back. See if I have
Okay.
COVID. Oof, I hope not.
Uh-oh, we lost her totally.
okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask because, we just, hey, Freedom Jeffrey, how are you?
Baby feet just one. I don't like asking, but did you say Freedom Jeffrey was on chat?
He's right
Oh.
there.
His ears must have been burning. We were just talking about him.
Third, add to the stream. Welcome back, Third.
Thank you. So I posted the t-shirt link.
Can you hear
Thank
me
you
now?
for that.
Yeah, I was having
you're
issues getting
welcome.
that to work on my end.
Jeffrey, if you want to, come on chat if you want to.
I'm guessing she still can't hear me. That
Oh no,
sucks.
I can hear you now. Okay, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
now it's working.
I guess backing out must have helped.
Yep,
Mm.
that's good.
We hate asking. It's just, Josh's check don't make it very far. I just started a job. Friday, my check's going to be for 6 hours, which might be $60 after taxes. And so it's just, it's hard. And I'm working, I think, like 24, 25 hours this week and like 26 next week. So
I can make it this time during the summer, but there's actually stuff to do.
I get paid every Friday, which is a good thing. So that's fine, Jeffrey. He said he was working right now.
What
But-
stuff we do anyway? I never knew what Jeffrey did.
What do you do, Jeffrey, for work? If you don't want to put it out there, I understand.
If anybody missed it, Josie J did a really good survival video yesterday.
Construction.
That was very informing and educating. I definitely recommend checking that one out. I know him and Game Dev was discussing it a little bit last night in a discussion. I watched it, but I didn't come in. I was watching you guys though.
Here's Josh. I say show because
Gotcha. I never knew what you did.
yep, construction. That's if you do a lot, it's a lot of hard work.
I never knew what he did.
I don't want to say where I'm working at because we have trolls, but like I was saying earlier, the position I'm in, I'm able to use my phone, tablet, watch movies, watch YouTube, go on streams as long as I take care of the customers.
You have a
So
troll?
it's gonna be pretty cool,
We have a troll?
and I get to sit down all day. So
You're good at that.
even though Friday I stood up for 5 hours and 45 minutes, and I was proud of myself.
I'm not reading service, so guys. I'm trying to hold my white pot. I'll be right back with you guys. Hello.
Third, you working hard today?
Just a little, I guess. We always have something going on, so the work doesn't really ever stop because it's like, different tasks. Like if I finished one thing in particular, there's always like some other kind of task or project that I can move over to. So I guess that's a good thing. There's like good job security there.
You working from home?
Yeah, I work from home primarily.
That's cool.
I think last time I went into the office was around April of 2021, I think.
That's been a while.
Yeah, it really has. It's but the interesting thing is that our team was primarily working remote even before the pandemic. So really nothing changed for us much. But yeah, so I don't know. Sometimes I admittedly miss office interaction though, like that direct interaction that you have with people. It's just not the same over the phone or over a Zoom call.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God. I mean, it's still not working. I don't know what's going on with this. I'll have to pick it up later. My light bulb commands are not working. I see why my light bulb commands aren't working.
Why?
Because I'm sitting under this live bird.
Oh, Josh. Hey y'all, I do have a channel. It's Live with Bird. If y'all want to go subscribe to it, I have like 76, 77 subscribers right now. If y'all can help me get up more.
Oh, sorry, guys. Ain't no wonder my church command didn't work and the website didn't right.
It would be very greatly appreciated. So, I'm going to do more like if we go to an event and there's music that Josh can't cover because of the music. I'm not monetized, so I can cover it with because of the I'm not monetized. So, but mine's just if I want to do something, if, Josh is doing something and I want to show something, I can go on mine too. So,
Well, I got my test results back. I don't have that bad shit, but I do have bronchitis, my doctor said.
Yikes. That does not sound fun. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, it's not affecting me except for my voice. It's like my throat feels like it's swollen.
can you put my link up, Josh? Or third, can you put my link up?
So
Yep,
I don't know.
one second.
It's weird. Like I've never been
hang on.
sick and not
It's
felt
Command
sick.
Bird if you want to do that.
Oh, okay. I'll give that a try. And I was able to do oh, there it is. Yep. I
Our
was able to do
shirts
that
link,
without backing out.
our shirts link is up, and then my YouTube channel is up. So if y'all see me in chat, that's me.
Yeah, we've
Did
had.
you-
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Go ahead, Game Jeff.
I was just gonna mention. Did y'all see that all of the assholes over there are now putting up disclaimers that you can't restream them?
Oh, goodness.
After I had my big speech about what actual copyright laws state on what fair use is, they
Yeah, I
all
was
started
very
putting up.
informative when you did all that, your research and your study.
Yep, and
Thank
everybody's
you,
starting to
Yellow
put up
Rose.
their own disclaimers about it.
Well, we had our disclaimer up there for the longest time.
Yeah, but you have to manually go and check people's streams and report them. YouTube's not going to report them for you. You got to do it yourself.
Oh, we know that.
I have my mods that are checking if they see something, they'll send it to me. They're really good at that. I think Third's done it a time or two.
You can put your link in, Dev. There might be somebody in here who doesn't know your channel.
I'm
Come
good.
in and promote might work.
Yeah, I don't need to. So who's the other person in chat with us?
We got
Dev or Matt.
Third of a kind.
Third. She was with us in Bunker Hill
in DC.
and DC.
Dixie knows her real well. She should.
I got to know her real well because on the weekend of the 4th, when we did those rallies, me and her were at the merchandise table and the silent auction table.
If you have a channel, you should be able to do command promote to put your channel up.
I'm going to try it. I don't really need to promote my channel, but I'm going to test it.
I want to see if it works or not. I want to see if it works.
Come on.
It might not work. I'm waiting to see if it's going to work or not.
I know Tommy Temper. Oh, it
there it is.
Awesome.
That's where I got it from, was Tommy.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's where I got
cool.
the link from, was Tommy. That's why I was waiting to see if it was actually going to work or not.
That's pretty cool. Well, now the question is, can anybody do it, or did it work because I'm a moderator?
Oh, I have that one set in Nightbot so everyone can do that one.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was hoping that Cactus or Game Dev would try to make sure it was going to work right. Because I know Cactus and Dev both have channels. We really enjoy watching both of them. I'm waiting for Cactus to start doing channels. Also, while hoping Chip's mom gets her channel going again. I haven't seen one lately.
Mm.
I was hoping to go to North Carolina while 1776 is down there.
Just like when we get to Virginia.
And it sounds like they're going to be going to Georgia next. I don't know when though.
There you go, Red Cactus.
Awesome. Okay, cool. That's neat. Jeffrey, it's !promote. That's the command. You just type it directly into chat.
We got the link from Tommy Kemper, so.
Y'all go subscribe to all these people. Red Cactus does a sunrise thing every morning.
She usually comes on right after a Ruba Dive Girl goes off.
Yeah, she usually ends right as I'm waking up. I always miss her whole stream except for the last like 3 minutes of it.
I normally catch it, but this morning I was making phone calls, trying to reschedule my appointments. Then she was calling Rook to check her schedule, so I missed some of her schedule this morning. Because I'm always picking on her about Rockstar, because she don't do all that unhealthy crap. And
Yeah,
I
I don't either. I don't like energy drinks. I think they taste funky. Actually, that's not true. I did taste the fruity Red Bulls, not the normal Red Bull, but the fruit flavors that they have. I did
you
try
would
a
have liked
couple of
the
those.
one. You would have liked the one that I always went to Bunker Hill and shared with Red Mama's boy dinner
Mm,
bell because I drink the red can of Rockstar, the Rockstar Punch, but
mm,
it's not like a fruity. It's not like a fruity type punch, if that makes sense.
hmm.
Do
It's
you like
Rockstar Punch. It's a red can with a black star, but it's not like your fruity pineapple, whatever type crap fruit punch.
That
And it's
sounds kind of
actually
good. I
U-Haul.
just don't know. Oh, sorry. Go
do you
ahead.
like Sour Patch Kids? Not the sour part, but the part in the center of them.
Hmm.
There's one that Red drinks. It's called Ghost Sour Patch Kids,
Interesting.
and he said it tastes just like the center of a Sour Patch Kid, and
Oh, wow.
Oh
it's an
wow.
energy drink. He said, "Don't drink a whole one, or you'll be regretting it."
what's the one that Squirrel always drinks?
That's
Ghost.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, Ghost Sour Patch Kids. Yep.
I haven't.
Interesting.
I see them with fruit on. I haven't tried them yet.
U-Haul. Red Cactus says U-Haul named her stream the Aruba After Show.
Well,
That's
yeah,
funny.
Ruben's kind of like the pre-show, and you're like the post-show type thing. Like, he'll do his stream like kind of like, if me and Jeffrey's gonna go on, he'll call his show like the pre-show, and he'll kind of like lead up to either what me or Jeffrey's gonna be talking about, whichever one goes on next.
Freaking Jeffrey does a lot of shows too, y'all. Check him out.
Well, he promoted his thing, didn't he?
Yeah. We know him too personally. A lot of these people we do. So
Oh, good folks in here today.
Yeah, I've met you guys in person. Of course, Jeffrey in person. I've met you Hall in person.
We haven't. We were still getting to know people at Berkeley Springs, so we didn't get to meet U-Haul. And when he was in the area, it just so happened when he was in the area, we were in Charlottesville, so it was a little bit of a distance to be able to.
Yeah.
And that was the night that he was trying to get his truck fixed, and it took him all night because he was short-staffed at the garage. So we haven't met U-Haul yet. Maybe the next time he comes. And Game we love you, brother, but you're a little.
I'm sorry, what?
oh,
Did you lose somebody?
y'all there?
I'm here.
Josh
Just-
said, Game Dev, you're a little too far for us to meet you right now.
Yeah, well, I'm moving back to Ohio soon enough, so
Is it going to be closer to the Kentucky part of Ohio or the other part?
yeah, Cincinnati area. That's where
I
my
like
family.
that area.
Next about Cincinnati.
Yeah,
Next
I
on our
fucking
list,
hate
and it's
Cincinnati.
not that far from the Noah's Ark thingy. And there's another one over in Ohio, the Creations Museum or whatever.
Red Cactus says she don't get to meet U-Haul until May.
We're wanting to go to the Creations Museum thingy in Ohio, and it's not far from the Ohio-Kentucky border, so it may be over towards Cincinnati way.
We went to the Ark in May of last year, right before my birthday.
And it was pretty much right on the Kentucky-Ohio border, not far from it.
Just wanted to let y'all know, next Tuesday is Josh's birthday. He will be 35.
That's exciting.
35.
Dirty 5.
I'm trying to find the phone. She's got the stream going on here.
Yours is no, mine is the one.
We got different stuff going on here on different stuff. We got the stream on one device, and we're reading the comments on another. You don't get to meet U-Haul till May. I don't know when I get to meet U-Haul, Cactus. I don't know when he'll be back in the area. Oh boy, the big 35.
Well,
Yes,
it's
the
not
big
gonna be
30.
it's not going to be until the end of this year, probably the beginning of next year when I can go out there. I have
Yeah,
to
you
save
said
up
it'd be
for-
like December or January, but
Yeah, I gotta save up about $3,000 to be able to move all my shit back to Ohio because going from California to Ohio is not cheap.
Well, with Biden inflation, it ain't helping none either.
Yeah, true. That's definitely true. But I just have to save up 3,000, and then my friend Mike, he's going to get the rest. Total with getting me into my apartment and stuff like that, that's going to be about $1,000 to get me into an apartment out there, and then yeah, it's going to cost about $5,000 total for me to go back to Ohio. So
It'll be so much better when you get it all done. It does take time, though.
yeah, but I don't like Ohio. I seriously don't like Ohio. I don't like the people in Ohio. But like, I can't stand California. It's worse. It's 10 times worse. So
But
it's
Ohio
like,
does have your family and Mike and people who can help you get stuff done.
yeah, but there's only two people though: my mom and my friend Mike. So
Well, that sucks.
yeah, the rest of my family is spread out around the whole United States. So we don't see
You
any
sound
of
like you sound like us. All of my family is within an hour and a half away from us. But Bird, she's got family from here to Florida. She's got a sister in Florida, her dad and sister and niece and nephews in Alabama, her aunts, uncles, cousins, all kind of people down in down around Nashville. She's got people everywhere. Everywhere down south.
yeah, my family. We basically, as soon as we had the means to get the fuck out of Dodge, we ran as far as possible.
The only thing I don't really agree with is what Mona was saying the other day that she was doing to the kids when they turned 18. You go to the army or get the fuck out.
Hey, that's how we grew up, and I tell you what, it taught me more respect than anything.
I mean, well, I get
I
things
agree
were
with
different back then too, so.
But she said, you know, hey, you have to be doing something actively. You either have to have a job, be in the military, or be in school. Like once you're over a certain age, you should be looking for your own apartment anyways.
Right.
It just gives them that extra kick. Hey, either do it or don't.
I was out. I was out of my mom's house when I turned like 22 or 23. 22.
But you had a dog too.
At 22, I was out and had a full-time job, and I was out. There's people who's a lot older still living at home. A lot older. Thank you, Yellow Rose. Thank you, Jeffrey. Yes, the big 35 character.
Yeah, it's different out here in California. People don't leave their mommy and daddies, and they don't get jobs, and they stay at home their whole life, and they never get jobs because mommy and daddy are rich. So why would they ever leave mommy and daddy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people out here are very greedy for one, and then selfish two, and then third, they're just complete assholes.
Well, everybody acts like money's such a big thing, but in California, everything costs a hell of a lot more.
It does and it doesn't. Like our food prices are about the same as everybody else, a little bit more expensive, and our gas prices are a little bit above everybody else's, maybe like $1 more expensive than everybody else. But the problem is housing. They want like triple the price you get anywhere else. Like they're housing because they're just greedy out here.
It's like that
So,
where I live too. It's expensive.
so if you want this little itty bitty house that's like a 1-bedroom house, you're going to spend $1,200 just on that 1-bedroom little house. Now, in Ohio, you can get one of those for about $700-800.
Like I think the other day someone said their rent was like $1,700 for rent.
Yeah.
My last apartment before I bought my house, I was paying about I think around $1,675 per month for well, it was technically a 1-bedroom, 1 den in Fairfax, Virginia. And
Yeah,
this was
but look
back
where
in
you were.
2014. Yeah, this was back in 2014. So
I
But it
wonder
was
what it's going
Fairfax.
for now. Oof.
yeah. It's crazy. It's stupid expensive out here. But like, yeah, I'm in Northern Virginia near DC, and it's pretty much the same thing, just ridiculous prices for cost of living and whatnot for like rent and everything, just like California. But you guys definitely have worse gas prices.
Oh yeah. We hit 725 when we were at the highest this year. And in Northern California, it got up to I think the top was $8, and then it
Ugh.
started to come back down. But
Holy
it's
crap.
still high, and it's still sitting high, and it's not coming down. It's supposed to be coming down. It'll come down like 50 cents, and then it'll go back up 45 cents, and then it'll come down 50 cents, and then it'll go back up 50 cents, and it just kind of fluctuates up and down, up and down. They've got it set up out here to where they're going to keep continuing to rip people off even once the problems are over. They're yeah, like I said, California's a bunch of greedy people out here. Can't stand it out here. Like you try to ask someone for a ride 1 mile down the road to a store, they'll be like, "Oh, I'll get you later," and then later comes around, "Oh, I'll get you tomorrow." Then tomorrow comes, "Oh, I'll get you a week from now." They're like selfish out here.
Well, what gets me is when you're talking about trying to get a ride to like DMV, some of the prices that people wanted to take you to try to get your license is ridiculous.
Oh, I know, right? I paid $300 for this one lady. She ended up keeping my money, and then another person wanted like $1,000. I was like, I can't do $1,000. Someone wanted $10,000. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, yeah, my neighbors are a bunch of rich bitch assholes that could care less about any other human but themselves.
That's ridiculous. Third of a cancel. I'll be back. Okay.
Yeah, basically one of those rich bitches out here. They took their 2-car garage, turned it into a house, and that's where I live. So I'm right in the middle of the rich neighborhood, living in someone's old garage that they converted into an apartment.
Jeez.
Okay, sir, that's fine.
I wish I would have been in, the poor area. If I would have been in the poor area, I would have had more friends,
Oh,
because
you'd have probably been definitely better off.
we get along better than with the rich, So it's like, I don't know. I need to be in a different area is what I need to be. I grew up in the poor areas, downtown Cincinnati, Covington, where it was 90% black. You'd see maybe 1 or 2 white guys, and I was one of those white guys walking around.
Cincinnati, the corporate headquarters or whatever of Kroger, and some other companies around there.
Yep, I was down in the worst area, which is, if you remember, about 15 years ago, all the riots in Cincinnati was on Race and Vine. I lived down there when that shit happened.
Oh, fuck that.
I didn't leave my house. I was so fucking scared. Oh, you don't even know. That was a really scary riot. They were just destroying anyone and everything. They didn't care who was who. They were on it.
Fuck that. So it's about 9 o'clock. Let's see your time close to it. What are we having for breakfast this morning?
I haven't ate anything yet.
I haven't ate. I've had a granola bar.
I don't even have anything like that to eat. Like everything I buy, I have to cook. Like I'm a cook, so I cook my own meals. And
Well,
well, I don't feel like cooking this morning.
I cook too, but I haven't cooked yet. I've got some granola bars.
What I
I got
need to do is order me some stuff today. I've got just enough for one more grocery run, and then I have $0 to my name.
yeah, I know that feeling too. He's
But
trying to get
that is one good thing about living out here in California is I make more money out in California than I would anywhere else.
yeah, but everything costs a heck of a lot more too.
Yeah, but here I make enough money to where I can buy enough food for me the whole month and have $200, $100 that I can save. So that's $300 a month that I can spend on myself now.
That's
Because
nice.
what they did for me, they lowered my rent.
Yeah, I heard you talking. That was real nice.
So I've got $300 extra a month that I get to blow on whatever I want. So I'm putting 200 of it back each month until I can get the fuck out of California.
And you're able to. And we know you ain't gonna. I would hope you ain't gonna shortage of soda, so you should be good on that.
No, we've got everything. We had a shortage. That was the last 6 months. We had a shortage of everything. We didn't have anything out here. Now that we have everything out here, you guys ain't got nothing out there. So
That's
it's
usually
like
how it goes.
it's weird how they're doing it. It's like if you watch the United States, you'll see that it's moving across the United States, and it's like when they're making sure your area is low on everything, they're making sure our area has everything.
When
And
I
then
go
when
out
ours
later,
was gone, you guys had everything.
when I go out later, I'm gonna see if Odie has your soda. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you gotta try it. I think you will like it. And it's only $4 for a 12 pack. So if you don't like it, you only spent $4. Someone will like it. Trust me.
Oh, I'll
If you like
probably
Coke,
like.
you'll like it. If you
I'll
like Coke,
probably
you'll
like it. I'm gonna go by there later and see if they have any.
What is it?
It's called Summit Diet Cola. They've also got it without diet version.
Yeah,
They've
I've
got
seen
Summit
I've
Cola,
seen the cola,
and
regular cola.
it tastes just like Coca-Cola. I mean, you
Mhm.
can't. It's a little bit duller. It doesn't burn your throat as much. So it's between a Pepsi and a Coke. It's like almost halfway in between a Pepsi and a Coke.
They
With its
have it
flavor.
at Aldi.
And
Third.
it's really cheap.
Okay, I'll have to look for it. I don't think I don't know if I've seen it, but
I don't know if you have an
something.
Aldi up your way. I'm not too
Okay, yeah,
familiar.
we do actually. Yeah, actually, there is one fairly close to here. So okay, I'll keep an eye out for it.
I've seen the regular and the diet, but I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah,
That's
I
one
have
thing
to do
about Aldi. At
the
least
diet
they're
one though.
nationwide, unlike some stores.
Yeah, we have a ton in my area. We have Aldi, Lidl. There's a Harris Teeter, Food Lion, Giant.
There's a
Um,
little over Charlottesville. I
mhm.
saw it about a month ago. I haven't been there, but I know we have that. There's a Giant. There's a Harris Teeter about 20 minutes up the road, 30 minutes up the road in Crozet. But then if you want Publix and stuff like that, you got to go north or south or somewhere else. We don't got nothing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, same here. Well, one thing I learned, because like we have Giant out here, but if you go north, you see the same, like, I guess distributor for like the generic brand, but up north they're Stop and Shop.
Uh-huh.
And here
I know
down
it's
here
Stop and
it's
Shop.
Giant.
But
But
even
yeah,
with,
same here. We don't have Publix really out here. You have to go south for that.
well,
And
even Giant, here it's still part of the Giant company, but it goes by the name Martin's.
Okay, I've heard of Martin's, but
When
okay,
I
that's
used
interesting.
when I used to work for Pepsi, and we would get the sales plans or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
the sales plans would be very funny because it would say Giant Carlisle, which would be like the actual Giant or whatever, and then Giant something else. And it was really tricky to know which giant was actually Martin's and which giant was actually Giant,
Hmm.
because they're both part of the Giant company, but one's considered kind of like Kroger, where some areas is Kroger, some areas is Fred Meyer's, and
Yeah.
Checkers is Rally's, Hardee's is Carl Jr.'s. You know,
Yeah.
the same, the same
Same thing.
nonsense. Mentioning food, I did notice the other day Walmart has bottles of Arby's sauce and horsey sauce now, just like the Chick-fil-A sauces.
Hmm. Do y'all have Wegmans in your areas? Like, have they made it out to California yet, or are they in Western Virginia right now?
There's a Wegmans over Charlottesville, so it's not that far from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know they had one in Charlottesville.
I don't know if we have it here. Our big store is Winco,
Winco. I
and
think I've heard of it.
Never heard of that
used
one.
to be it used to be really cheap, but now it's the most expensive store around. Like when I
Hmm.
first moved here, that's where I got all my groceries was at Winco because it's a bulk store,
Mhm.
and I could fill my whole house with a full month's worth of food for $200. So it was like that could feed a family of 5 because when I make meals, I don't make little itty bitty meals. I make huge meals, and I use that one big huge meal all day for my eating.
Mhm.
But it's like you could feed 5 people with how much food I used to be able to get. Now
Hmm.
I'm getting just enough to barely make it to the end of the month, but now that this extra money is opened up, now I'm going to be able to eat like I used to be able to eat. So
If all of your
That's good.
meals look like that meatloaf, I can only imagine what your meals look like.
Is like good or bad? I don't know what the meatloaf look like, so
The only
oh,
his meatloaf looked delicious, but he forgot
did
the maple
okay.
syrup.
I was like, this could either be a compliment or an insult, depending on how it looked.
Grilled ham and cheese yellow roast sounds really good. That's a good choice. Yeah, Dr. Thunder's good. But no, he made an amazing looking meatloaf. He just forgot the maple syrup.
Maple syrup on meatloaf? I
Well, he
never
had bacon on
had.
it. It was a bacon wrapped meatloaf.
Ooh, that sounds good.
We
I
know
love
maple
meatloaf.
syrup belongs on bacon.
Yeah. Back when I lived in Arizona, speaking of grocery stores, Yellow Rose 62 says there's a Winco in Dallas, but we also had Albertsons and Smitty's, and I remember it was Smitty's because one of my uncles used to call it Shitty's. And
I've heard of
then,
Smitty's before, actually.
yeah,
I
and
think
then
my
what
grandparents
else?
talked about it, but no, I'm picking on Deb because he made a bacon wrapped meatloaf, and I tell him that maple syrup belongs on bacon.
Oh,
And
yeah, that makes sense. That sounds good.
he asked me was I related to Brett Boyle with my maple syrup. But
I had yesterday for lunch. I made ground turkey with some green chilies, and I put it on top of like a kale coleslaw salad. Sorry, it's like fading out.
are you
So,
familiar? You may not. You may be too north of the.
ooh, look at that.
I seen it the night that he took it out the oven. It looked really
Yeah.
delicious when he sliced it up and started eating
Holy
on it. But
cow. Yeah, that looks good.
yeah, but I didn't take any pictures of that. I was actually showing that with my microscopic camera. Everybody's watching me cut it up. It was, oh man, it was so delicious.
Yeah,
hey,
that looks
Claire,
good.
are
Yeah,
you are you
Yeah,
familiar with the Maple Festival over in Western Virginia?
the Maple Festival.
Yeah, over toward like Monterey area.
Mm-mm.
Every year they do 2 weekends or whatever year of a maple festival where they've got all the different syrups and stuff on taps and the pancakes with the good syrup and the maple donuts and just
Ooh,
all
that
kind
sounds
of
fun.
popcorns and all kind of maple stuff.
Yum.
And all
I
the
didn't
different
realize that area
maple
was known
farms
for.
and stuff. Huh?
I didn't realize that area was known for like maple syrup. That's interesting.
It's a big thing. They do it 2 weekends a year. I'll send you the link later to it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
They've
I
already
know,
started.
I know, like some areas will do like strawberry festivals in Virginia, but
It,
yeah, I wouldn't have thought of maple syrup as being a thing out here.
it it definitely is. It's always a big hit if the weather cooperates, and they've already started posting the flyers and the stuff for this year. So
Hmm. I saw a recipe recently where someone made like so they got like little I forgot the brand of crackers. You see them in the grocery store a lot, but they got crackers and then they sprinkled some brown sugar on top of them and then put no, I think it was you get the cracker, you put a slice of bacon on top, like cut the bacon in half and put like a piece on top of the cracker and then sprinkle it with brown sugar and you bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes at like I don't know, probably like 350, maybe less. And like apparently they're pretty amazing. So I kind of want to try that. My mouth is watering thinking about it.
I'm just curious how all of my streams somehow wind up around food.
It's fun.
It
It's
was
fun to
your
talk
fault
about.
for mentioning my freaking meatloaf.
Well, I'm not mentioning the other word, 'cause damn it, you probably ain't got none.
Yeah, that's not
Hungry now.
even the good meatloaf. The good meatloaf is the one that I put barbecue sauce on top, but I didn't take any pictures.
Mm.
I showed them with my camera live, so I didn't get to take any pictures of it.
I like to use
There's a video
ketchup
of
with a little bit of mustard and brown sugar mixed in. And I guess that gives it kind of a little bit of a sweetened flavor on top of it. So that's pretty
Yeah, I
good.
gotta stay away from all that sweet food. I
Mm.
sit here and eat chocolate all day long, and it puts me in diabetic comas a lot. I'm not supposed to be eating it, but I do anyways. I don't care.
Mm.
Whatever. It's my favorite
Yeah.
food.
Oh, I love chocolate. Yeah, I hear you.
Chocolate, yum. Damn it, I ain't got no chocolate.
Me either.
I love chocolate.
We're both
I
in the
have,
same boat.
I pretty much have chocolate all the time. But like I'm good at not binging on it. I'll have like maybe a couple pieces a day or something. So,
I sent you a thing for the Maple Festival to your Facebook Messenger.
oh, cool. Okay, thank you. I'll take a look. Might have
It
to see
turned
if I
out
can
it's
look it up
actually
there.
in March.
Oh, okay. I'll have to see. Guess depending on what weekends,
It's
I'll try to
the
get out there.
11th through the 12th, and then the following weekend, 18th and 19th.
Oh, okay. I might be able to make one of those weekends.
I sent you the Facebook event, so you'll have it.
All right, thank you.
I was wanting to go, and last year, well, we was wanting to go, and I think the weather didn't cooperate, so we didn't make it out there. 'Cause it's really not that far from us. It's only about 30 miles, or give or take. It's not far at all, due to where we're at. So,
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a decent drive. That
but
would be like me driving into DC. So,
it's a it's a country drive though, so that's what it would take a little longer. I mean, you think 35 miles, you're thinking, oh man, 40 minutes. No, not on the country back roads like that.
yeah, where it's all windy and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, last year the weather, it was March and the weather just wasn't appropriate for it last year. So, but anyway, ketchup on top of meatloaf.
Have you
Ew.
guys heard of? I guess this is probably more for Bird and Joshua. Have you guys heard of the Inn at Little Washington?
I have not.
It's a 3 Michelin star restaurant in Virginia. So I guess it would be between you guys and me. It's kind of near the Shenandoah Mountains. But yeah, it's like I think it might be the only 3 Michelin star restaurant on the East Coast. But
Most
the thing
likely.
is, it's like ridiculous expensive. But if you ever get the chance to go, it's pretty amazing.
We like that place over next to Short Pump, Richmond. It's called Mangiano's. It's like a Olive Garden, but it's a lot better.
I don't know if I've heard of that one. I know a lot of good places, or I know someone that knows a lot of good places in Richmond. It's like surprisingly like a good place to be if you're a foodie.
Yeah, I bet it.
With
We
me,
go there
it's at
usually for a
home.
NASCAR race and then the church festival, so it's not somewhere we go to awful lot. But the folks who go for the church festivals, they've been going there for several years and they know a lot of the good food places. That's how we found out about the Maggiano place.
Hmm. Yeah, I went to one place in Chaco Bottom, in Richmond that like it was kind of like a pub, but we went there for breakfast and like I ended up getting it was like a red velvet waffle. Oh, it was so good. It had strawberries and whipped cream. I mean, it was just really amazing. I can't remember the name of the place though.
It sounds really good.
Oh, I mean, it was amazing. It was pretty incredible.
The thing about Richmond, some of those places you really gotta avoid if there's any kind of big concert or NASCAR race or nothing with all the tourists and the people around. I mean, especially the ones that get the nice hotels next to the downtown or all the restaurants and bars. I mean, they fill up pretty quickly.
Mm.
Even the better hotels. I mean, the Hampton Inn we stay at, it's packed. It's always sold out for
Yeesh.
when there's
I believe
races
it.
and all that, and it's always the race fans.
Yeah, I believe that. Goodness.
You'll all come in around the same time to try to. It's even worse for the ones who wait to check in after the race, and they're coming in and they're all trying to check in and get the
Mhm.
carts or whatever. So, and then the next morning's just as bad when you're all trying to take the elevator downstairs to get breakfast and whatnot. So, we always try to check in before the race. So when we get back that night, we can just go come in the back door or the side door or whatever and hop straight on the elevator and go upstairs and avoid all the people. Because it's usually a congested little area there. A lot of these people trying to get all situated. I'm not missing nothing in chat, Alma.
I don't know.
I don't see nothing. Thank you, so I wasn't missing nothing in chat. Only have Walmart, United Grocery. You wish you had an HEB, Yellow Rose? Not really. I've heard of a HEB, but I don't know what it is. Who else is live right now? Because our attendance has really dropped.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't put ketchup on my meatloaf. I don't like ketchup on my meatloaf. It's either barbecue sauce or some kind of homemade sauce.
Hey, Dev, how many streams are you watching?
Just yours. Why?
Wizzy's over in Red's chat.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
even know Red was live.
Yeah, and so Red.
No, thank you.
Hi,
No,
Diamond
thank you. I don't like
Princess.
Wizzy at all.
Well, very surprisingly, Ninja's also in chat. Ninja, Jay, Riddle.
I'll look at it, but I'm probably not going to watch it. I can't stand Wizzy.
I'm
Oh, I don't
honestly
see
surprised he
Wizzy in
hasn't
there.
got booted yet.
I don't see Wizzy in there right now. He got booted, I think.
Or you're blocked.
No, I'm not blocked. Yeah,
Well, I'm
he's.
looking at a comment between him and
Oh,
between
yeah, in
Sister
chat.
T
He
and
was.
Wendy.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's in chat. Yeah, he's still in chat, but he's not in video anymore. They kicked him out of the video, I think.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised he's still in shadow.
Yeah, Wizzy just likes to be long-winded. He never gets to his point. He just wants to hear his voice on your channel so he can try to get your viewers to come over to his bullshit show.
Well, that's like the other day when he was channel hopping. He went from mags straight to telecokes.
Yeah, and then when he left there, he came over to mine and tried to get on mine. I banned him from it. Right?
I know, that was hilarious.
He's channel hopping to get
Gucci,
subscribers, is what it is.
Gucci's demands to be removed from IP2. I don't know who the fuck Gucci even is.
We don't know what IP2 is, so I don't
I
know.
don't know who Gucci is either.
Gucci's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
she's
know
trying to
who
be
that is.
removed from IP2.
Oh, she's kind of a weird live streamer. She used to live in DC and just recently moved to Florida.
You
But
mean weird like Korean or more strung out?
she just like, I don't know, she's just real whacked. She doesn't really do any like freedom movement type stuff. She just, I don't know. I'm not really sure
Is
what
she
she's
that?
just a live streamer. I mean,
Is
that's
she
really all she
that
does.
little whiny blonde girl?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't stand her. I watched her video when she was going back to Florida and waiting for her flight. Oh, I could not stand her one bit. I was like, oh god, no. I
Yeah,
watched 10 minutes. I'm like, this is boring. Get out of here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she's a
couldn't stand
trip. She's like a lot of times it seems like she's always high or, she's like smoking her she's like vaping and um like she'll sing sometimes and it just cracks me up because it just like kind of awful.
Here's what you're going to be interested in, Dev.
What's that?
Catherine Kelly just started.
What?
Oh, wow. I like the camera angle a lot better that she's got going on.
For
Yeah, I
Kelly.
told her she needed to adjust her stream a bit.
Well, she's got the camera directly in front of her now, kind of angled down on her. I don't know what's up with the color now. Now it's like too dim or gray. It hardly has any color at all now. The other day it was too bright. Now it's too gray.
Yeah, she can't figure out how to set her settings on her phone.
Yeah, her phone still needs to be rotated the other way. It's still up and down and not sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, she don't know how to use technology all that well.
I'm really surprised that Mona and Mother Nature are figuring out this technology thing better than Kelly.
Hey, third, was Mona at Bunker Hill?
I don't know that she actually ever showed up to Bunker Hill, but she did ride from I think from Ohio to I know she was hanging out with AFC for a while. But I don't know if she ever came over to Bunker Hill to visit.
Was she on a scooter?
She owns
Like
scooter.
one of those mobility scooters? I think
Yeah.
so. Mm-hmm.
I think she was at Bunker Hill. I think 4th of July weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she very well might have been because I know, like, I remember seeing Nicole there from AFC and also Soup Mama showed up. So I think they had like a group of them that came out to support for the rally that we had that day.
But 4th of July is still a little bit of a blur because there was so many people there that weekend.
I agree,
Yeah.
Donna Rose. We've met him, and first time we met him, he was kind of standoffish. I think he was sick.
Who was this?
Wizzy.
Wizzy.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, kind of got to know him, but he was still kind of standoffish.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, like for a long time, I was always sort of like, I didn't really talk to very many people. And like, that's just how I am, though. I'm kind of, for the most part, a shy, kind of keeps to myself type person. So like, there was a lot of people, like I would go there quite a bit, but a lot of times would just sort of stay in the shadows.
We didn't really get to know you till like y'all were working the t-shirt booth.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I don't know that I would have like came over and said hi, like hi anyway, like, cause I was like big on watching all of the live streamers, but like, I was always too shy to go up and be like, hey.
Yeah, you definitely came a long way since then.
Yeah.
But we got to know each other sitting there talking. So
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Cause I remember the first time I saw Josh was actually through, I forgot whose stream I was watching, and someone was talking to you and like mentioning that you were a live streamer. That
Well, we
that
were
was,
just getting started that one day, and that's when Agnes and Buffalo Man and a bunch of them were pushing my channel to get to 50 to go live.
yeah, that might have been it. It was
And
the first time you showed up, I think, is when I saw you through the live stream, because I don't think I was there that day.
no, you weren't there the very
Shirts or
first day we showed up.
man,
Yeah.
Yeah,
shirts or shirt.
shirts. Yeah, you weren't there the very first day, but that's like I was telling Dixie the other night. We didn't plan on being live streamers and all this. When we first started doing all this, I was just walking around with my phone showing my friends and family on Facebook what we were up to.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody was interested in coming up, and Brian and Kelly and Curly and everybody else is so used to seeing live streamers, they're all like, "What's your channel? What's your channel?" So
Mm-hmm.
I literally pulled the name Live with Joshua out of my ass and made a channel out of it, like in Bunker Hill, just because people kept asking what my channel was.
That was the very first time. I think it was June 5th when we went.
I didn't already have a channel name or nothing when we came.
My
We
goodness.
we just created all that because everybody was so used to live streamers and
Mm-hmm.
asking what the channel was.
And the weekend before the 4th was when we got all those subscribers to go live. We started with one that day and then ended up with like over 100 that night. Then we came back the next weekend and it was the 4th of July weekend. I just posted, for people that haven't been in here, I just posted a link for our shirts
Oh, well,
we're selling.
we're dropping big time between Kelly's Crash and Red Squirrel, so probably.
Is that
No.
that's not Hippie Mama's dog?
Oh yeah, that's a dog that wants a chunk of my ass.
That dog's like, hey, I've got freedom of bark here. You can't shush me. What are you talking about?
If
Where's
it's
the
Hippie
freedom
Mama's
of
dog,
that?
that dog does not like me. He wants a chunk of my ass.
He tried to take a bite. She tried to take a bite out of Josh's butt one time at Bunker Hill.
Everybody at Bunker Hill who was at Bunker Hill knows that that dog didn't like me.
Oddly, most animals love me, even if they hate everybody. Like you'll see me petting dogs that nobody else can pet for some reason. I don't know why. It's always been like that since I was a kid.
Well, I'd like to see you pet Big D's dog. That dog don't like me for nothing.
Give me 5 minutes alone with that dog, with Big D standing there next to me. That dog will let me pet him, guaranteed.
You give me that dog 5 minutes with that dog, and I'll be on my way to the local trauma one center with a chunk of my ass missing.
Well, that's one of the main problems is you don't want to show fear around them. You let them know that you are you know, and you're not there to harm them, and they respond differently how you feel. They can seriously sense how you feel by your actions, your heart rate, your blood pressure. They can sense all that.
Dogs are smart. Dogs are smart animals.
Yeah, they are. They are definitely smart. The only dog that I could not control would be like a cop dog because they're trained to destroy you, take you down. They're trained specifically not to stop until they tell them to stop. But
some of the forces
hate me.
Some of the police forces, when the cop retires, they let them retire the dog with them because that's who they're trained to be with. Now, some of your lower budget police stations, that's not the case, but some of them they'll when the cop retires, they'll let him keep the dog and just get a new one because he's handled the dog for so long, and that's who the dog's trained and comfortable being around and answers to. Oh,
Hey
wow.
guys, I'm gonna hop off for a little bit and grab some lunch.
What you grabbing
So-
good?
I'm gonna eat my leftovers from yesterday, my ground
Awesome.
turkey and
More-
some salad.
More documents in Biden's home date back to time as a vice president, even a senator.
Oh, some of the classified that he has?
Yeah, they found more that date back to even when he was a vice president and a senator.
Wow.
They're talking about it on Fox.
That's crazy.
Tell me about it.
Well, it was definitely nice meeting you.
Yeah, you as
go
well.
get
I'm
you something
sure
to
we'll.
eat. I need to do the same. I need to get my breakfast going.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna get off here so we can get something to eat too.
I'm gonna go watch Kelly do some crafts. She needs to work on her camera. Her focus still isn't working right. It keeps getting bright and going dark, getting bright and going dark.
What is her? Sorry, what is her channel?
I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Welcome. We'll catch y'all later.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Have a good day, everybody.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye,
All right,
Dad.
see you guys.
Bye, Bird.
Bye, everybody in chat.
We'll see you
Yeah,
later,
love
Dad. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye, chat.
God with Bird and Josh out.